Aideen, you're just off the course. How did you find it playing out there in your first Irish Open?
Very nervous. I was very nervous for the front nine, which was the back nine, but then I kind of settled into it in the back nine, and I enjoyed it as much as I could. It was nice. Obviously, there was loads of home crowds out. My family and stuff were down to watch, so that was nice. That definitely made it a little bit easier on the nerves.
Absolutely, and there was a lot of cheers around as well for you. That was nice to see.
Especially on the last hole, finally got a birdie.
And exactly, you birdied the last and you're 1 under at the minute, so it's a nice place to be going into the second day.
Exactly, and I'm pretty happy with how I played. I gave myself loads of chances, just a few putts that didn't go in, but that's just golf. Hopefully they'll go in tomorrow.
Exactly, and what holes were probably the trickiest ones for you?
Well, I always find the first and second are quite difficult holes, especially starting out. Like if you're starting on the first hole, that's quite difficult, and then 8, and then like the back 9, there's probably more chances that you can kind of go for birdie and stuff like that. I suppose I'm lucky because I know that obviously being a local member I have all that knowledge.
That's what I was going to say. Obviously you're a member here in Dromoland Castle, so I was thinking you might have that little bit of edge because people do say it's a bit of a tricky course, so with that experience, did that stand to you today?
I think so. Like I know like where not to miss and where it's okay to miss and stuff like that. So probably that knowledge did definitely stand to me. Like I play here a good bit and do a good bit of practice here, so yeah, bit of home advantage.
And you said about the nerves, so obviously this is a little bit different than probably what you're used to. There's big crowds here, they're following you around, they're seeing how you're doing. I suppose that anticipation is there to know how you're going to get on as well, and as you said, that nerves, how do you deal with all of that? And
yeah, like even for me, like if I'm thinking about my score, like in any competition I don't really do well, like if I'm constantly thinking, oh, I'm 1 under now, so I'm always like I'll play in threes. That helps, so like I play 1, 2, 3 and see how I get on, and then just coming back to like routines and stuff, keeping it as simple as possible and kind of saying that it's okay if you follow your routine here. If it doesn't go in, it's okay. Just going a bit easier on myself really.
And you're an amateur playing alongside professionals, how's that?
Yeah, like I had a really good draw today, obviously playing with Caroline, former Salem Cup player, so that was really cool, and Manon as well, who's doing really well this year, had a great win a few weeks ago in Bangkok, so they were really nice to play with and they were chatting away and stuff, which that actually helped my nerves as well, I think.
Oh, big time. And how important is it for the likes of you to have the Women's Irish Open?
Oh, I think it's brilliant, and even for like there's 6 amateurs here, and like Olivia is only 14. Like she's so young, and if she does want to turn professional, it's an option now, whereas maybe it wasn't that like much of an option before because it wasn't here obviously. So she can look at it, and if it is something she wants to do, she can, and it's the same for any other girl that's coming up in their teenagers, or even kids, like if they like golf, that they can stick at it, and this is an option for them in the future.
Oh, it's brilliant to see. And you're actually balancing being a teacher alongside playing your golf too?
Yeah, so I'm a teacher in Ennis. I'm teaching in Skull Cruise in Ennis, so I had to get the week off this week. They were grand with it. But I enjoy balancing. I actually I can't imagine doing golf full time. Like I would imagine it's consuming as it is being an amateur, but being a professional, I'd say it kind of takes over your life obviously. So I really enjoy going into school where nobody cares if I shot 71 or whatever.
Do the kids know about you? Do they know that you play golf?
Some of the teachers tell them, and one of them texted me last night joking, being like, oh, I'll have to put it on RTE for the kids, like in school. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll waste an hour, alright. But I don't know that they have much interest. Some of them would, some that like golf would have an interest, but some of them might.
And I see some of your family have been hanging around here. It's obviously a big occasion for them as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're out to watch. They don't get to see me play very often. I played in Galgorm last year, another pro event, and they came up to watch. And I'd say that's my second time my mother see me play it. They don't come very often, so it's nice for them. And they came to the pro-am yesterday, and that was great fun as well.
Brilliant. And what's the plan now this evening? Will you do any more golf, any more putting, anything like that, or is it just a rest time now to look ahead tomorrow?
I'll go get some lunch. I might do a little bit of putting, and then it's a lot of rest because it's a long week. It's kind of our Irish coach always says it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you need to take it easy. So definitely plenty of rest this evening.